Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. On the hill for the Reds, Nick Lodolo, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And we're underway in this interleague matchup.
First pitch, 640.
Ground ball to the right side. Lowe takes it himself. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Well, you can see that batting average, not terrible, but not where you want it to be by any means. And I think he'd be the first guy to say that. Just hasn't found a way to hit consistently this season. But I've heard he's been working really hard in the cage. He's taking some extra hitting. I'll be looking to see if he can get involved in this one and maybe, just maybe, start breaking out with that bat.
That one lifted to left. Steer drifts towards it. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Isaac Paredas.
And now, Isaac Paredas. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, first baseman Christian Walker.
In the air, foul off first. And that is that. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here in Cincinnati. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hunter Brown. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Stepping in, TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Batting second baseman, Matt.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, TJ Friedl.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third,
and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Chopped left side, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Two on, 1 out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Late with the swing there.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next is the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, 2nd in the NL. Two on, 2 outs. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a ball.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That misses. 3-2 now. Will Benson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Here's a 1-2. Towards first. Walker tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
No score here in the second.
Ball, inside.
Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 down, bases empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Ball, that's out.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Steer in his 4th year, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Ball 1.
Popped up. Pena under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher Tyler Stephenson.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Ball. Ball.
And that just misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 away now.
Batting 9th, third baseman Brian Hayes.
Now batting Brian Hayes.
Hey! No, that's low.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
That's one
ball
misses. Ball 3. Brian down on strikes. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Grounded to Lowe. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
For the Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Pena with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Man at second. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That clips the corner. Top of the third, no score. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next to hit, Isaac Paredas. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Ball 1.
Paredas off of first with 2 away.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball over to Lowe. 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Astros 1 and the Reds nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Correa.
The lefty, the 1-0. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Aye.
Here's your 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Late on that fastball. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now here is Yainer Diaz. To short, could be 2. There's 1. Lodolo. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Center fielder, Jake Meyers.
And now the center fielder, Jake Meyers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out to short, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top 1-0.
Let's come together. Oh, we'll live forever.
Bottom of the inning, so now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
That's a ball.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Smith has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, Will Benson.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1. High fly ball out into left center field. Alvarez should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next. for the
And here's a
Reds,
look at how
left
he's using his
fielder,
pitches in this one.
Spencer Steer.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're down 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Pena in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hey! Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through him for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Yordan steps in to take his hacks. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ball, that's in.
Up the middle, flips it. There's one on to first, double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 1 and the Reds 0. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
You touch the floor when you drop it.
Ball 1.
right down the chute, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one to first, but it kicks foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On a dead sprint, racing back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Hey.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, right field. Smith towards the line. Makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, TJ.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl digs in now. This one in the air, center field. Meyers under it. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Astros 1 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move. How you turn back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the f*** it ain't blue?
Isaac Paredas, the next to hit.
The designated hitter, Isaac Paredas.
On the ground, right side. Lowe steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Correa in the box again, takes a strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Burrows.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Leading off for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Hey.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Okert also getting ready. And the 0-2. Just misses there.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
In the air, right field, Smith on his way over. He's got it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's inside.
Slider clips the zone.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
In the air to left center. And that will fall. And that's a one-out single.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 1 for 2. Elly looking to steal. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The 1-0. That one pulled foul. The Reds with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one is lifted in the air. Out number 2.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Pitches in a fastball at 95. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner edges away at second.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. On the ground to short. To first. One pitch and one out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Yainer Diaz.
On the ground out to short. Over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Jake Meyers.
So next up for Houston, Jake Meyers. That's out to center field. Friedl moving under this one. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 1 and the Reds nothing. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right fielder Will Benson.
I was born in the city. You know I'm gonna bring it down. Yeah, I was born in the city. Don't you beat it down. Yeah.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Sets him down looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball 2.
Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
At the plate, Tyler Stephenson. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority. That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 1-2. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Reds,
reliever out of the pen,
23,
Graham Ashcraft.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, one-run
for the
game.
Astros,
Cam
right
Smith
fielder,
getting
Cam
ready to
Smith.
hit. That's ripped into the outfield. Friedl, long run. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Yordan
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. One out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Isaac Paredas.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. Ground ball left side. Hayes slings to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Astros lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off, Key Brian
For the
Hayes.
Reds, third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Right through there for a strike. And the 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Josh Hader, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Got him looking for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Hey.
The Astros holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball.
One now. On the ground right side and a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain, 1 for 3. Here goes the runner. Fought off foul. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
Friedl leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes again. Ball misses.
Ball 2.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Stays alive. Man at second. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Elly De La Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Abreu gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Houston.
Steven Oker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. That misses, and that's ball 1. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. And another ball. That one's in there. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Meyers on the move. And that will end the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. All even now at 1-1. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tony Santillan.
Leading off for Houston, first baseman Christian Walker.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Here's a 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Benson under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman Carlos Correa.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a bouncer. Hayes fires to first in time.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one hammered out of here. Jose Altuve will touch them all. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 2-1.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball in.
This one in the air, center field. Friedl drifts towards it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 2 and the Reds 1. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder Will Benson.
And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0. There's the strike. Laser base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch is low. Throw. Save.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Fought off foul. The Astros trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that is out of play. On the ground. He gets there on a slide, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
They're down to their final strike. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. The Reds with the tying run at third, winning run at the plate. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The changeup missing. Full count now. Key Brian Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The Astros winning streak is over. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you